Hi everyone, Kaloo here. I'm going to be commentating on my match for the alignment wheel top 4 game. I've not really done any type of commentary before, let alone a live one, so this would be interesting. But yeah, let's see how it goes. The game is against Stinger. I think his choices were Chaos and Tyranids, and mine were Eldar and Necrons. Oh god, this looks like it's going to be a bit laggy, but yeah, let's see what happens. So, I decided that given his two choices, Tyranids would be alright for my Necrons, but Chaos would be could be problematic if you went for Kugath, whereas Eldar is kind of fine with both. So I thought Eldorath would be a slightly safer choice. It's just slightly dependent on Korend, if I'm pronouncing that right, winning his game against I can't remember, sorry, the other person. All I remember is that Korend's two choices were slightly more favourable for my Necron build, whereas the other guys were Eldar and Dark Eldar, so I hope you win Korend. But yeah, we'll see. So, looking at this hand, it's not the best, probably going to mulligan, but I'll see if he already has. Cool, yeah, I'll mulligan as well. Yeah, it's not worth it. Ugh, god. Alright, we'll have to make do with that. Interesting. Likewise. So, Zarathur. What's he gonna do? Okay, he's gone traditional Zarathur. Necrons probably would have been alright then. Okay, so... What cannon's a pain? Let them just win one. Hope he triggers dropping the Wraith Knight. Screw up his command elsewhere. That could work. I think though, play the Rogue Trader. There. Let's see what he does. Heretic Inventor. I don't really mind it being there, to be honest. It means I don't need to deal with... Yeah, I'll leave it there. Might be a problem later on, but given it's a 5 red planet rush, I'm not too worried. Stick this guy at number 2. Let's see what he does. If he doesn't play something big, I might put my Samhan Jek bike on the Kinsman, so it's Samhaning for days. That gives me time to then play my Slith. Like Thug. It's a typical cheap deck though, isn't he? Yeah, I'll do it anyway, I think. Gives me some flexibility, depending on how he commits. Maybe not the best choice, but it's the best given the hand I have. Ooh, interesting. He dies. Move this guy in. Nice. And it's a complete delay. That makes playing the Sliff a lot harder. Well, I was going to play the Sliff here. There's really no point now because he would just buy it. In which case, could play it there to block his command. So if he does bring that guy in, yeah, there's no benefit for him playing behind the guy over there. That's giving him more incentive to use that, but he's probably going to win that anyway. So if I exhaust the guy, swing for 2, then and then again I can always move him there if I need to. It feels like a waste of the Sliff though, playing it to 1. Mostly to just force a commitment, isn't it? Because if I exhaust him, Sliff swings for 2, Eldorath swings for 1. Given he doesn't send his own Warlord. I'm gonna have to double shield, otherwise the Orc Cannon kills it. But then it forces his Warlord there, because if he doesn't send his Warlord, he'll probably lose the fight anyway. But then that coming in will probably win it for him regardless. But then again, I don't need... Really depends what his last 3 cards are. I can tell he's delaying, but I just can't tell what he's delaying on. But to be honest, I wouldn't really care if he bought the Sliff here. I want them to just kind of burn through his tricks more than anything else. So I think I'll do that anyway. Play the Sliff. If I put it at plan 1, it looks like I'm going to commit there. So he's going to play accordingly to think I'm going to commit there. Which is good for me. You can't buy it anyway. Okay. Let's see what happens. That's a good play as well, because I can't really trigger that. So Platsu's the only real good choice. If he commits there as well, he loses command regardless, so it's not bad. See, he's probably gone to 1. He's gone to 4. Interesting. We went on the assumption that I wouldn't go. Cool. So in that case, 2 command each with about the same each side. Oh, now that comes. Oh well. Hopefully you'll trigger Yavan and I'll be alright. Let's see. Any... Oh, cool. No command actions then. Any combat actions, that's what he does. Yeah, I'm not going to stop him there. Let him have it. Let's see what he does. thought it would trigger him to go in there, but one resource is not a big deal. See if he triggers. Cool. So he's got 4 units against my 3. If I kill this, yeah, I was just thinking, if I kill this, then it would be 3 each, so I can't trigger, but he's going to kill that anyway. So if I move my thing here, kill my rogue trader, then I will be able to trigger because I have 2 units compared to his 3. So I'm going to use this and move it there, killing the rogue trader. Doesn't say enemy unit, does it? Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. Happy with that, at least. Thinking, oh, he's going to do his ult cannon. Yeah, he still has action, doesn't he? Of course he does. Yeah, I'll take the damage. No big loss. I'll pass. See if he has anything. You should have waited on that, I feel. Thinking. So, I've got 4 resources. I'm going to get another 4 next turn. That means I'll have 8, which means I'll be able to afford the Wraith Knight, regardless of if I take money or not. But I'm not sure what cards I'll get. Now I can shield against Zarathur, and I do want a shield, but I don't really want to use a backlash, as just, you know, I'll take cards. So cards. Draw many, draw 3, done. Oh, hello. That's not bad at all. No, he's gonna win this fight, but the question is, which Zarathur is this? I'm gonna use Foresight for sure. Nullify is marginally better than Backlash, so I think I'll go with a Backlash. Oh shit. That isn't green. That makes this whole procedure a bit shittier than I thought. Is it worth a gift of Aisha to keep this guy alive? If he dies, it'll be easier for me to trigger that next turn. It just feels like such a waste. He's only gonna hit for 1. Yeah, tell him I'm a bit tired. And he knows I've got a backlash now, which isn't the best thing, but you have the Wraith Knight and the Wraith Fighter. Gift Fighter could be useful. I think this guy moving around is also going to be quite useful, because then he's going to be able to weaken that guy at least. It's not the most ideal of scenarios, but it's something. Guy that jumps around hitting shit. Otherwise it does feel like 3 resource raced. But I'm hugely low on units. Yeah, screw it. I'll shield the guy. He's gonna rout or heal. So he has to choose between his warlord or his other unit. He'll probably choose his warlord because he doesn't have fewer units. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Okay. So the gift of Aisha is worth keeping. Teach me to not planet colours. So that wasn't best play, first turn play on my side. If anything, that's a pretty shitty first turn play. But I've gone back from worst. Let's see what happens. In retrospect, I probably should have kept my first hand, but mistakes were made. I can still get back from this. So start off with a Bone Singer and see what he does. Psychopath. 2. Okay. So what I'm thinking I'll do is play my either the Wraith Fighter or the Wraith Knight. It's only got 4 resources with 5 cards. I think the Wraith Fighter is slightly better in this case because it will start the choke. And I can give it mobility regardless. Yeah, I'll give it mobility. The question is, do I stick it on 1 or 2? This lack of units is hurting. Need cards. Definitely gonna grab cards when I win this, and I'm fairly sure I will win this. Got enough tricks. I think I'll play it to 1, give it mobility, and then commit Eldorath to like 2 or something, and then use Foresight to jump into 1. But if I do it the other way around, then I win command of both planets. Best. I need to guarantee a kill in order to win. But I've got Archon's Terror, I don't need to guarantee a kill. Yeah, we'll do it that way then. Reduces cost by 2. I'll drop in there. Indeed, people don't really play this guy that much. I like him, he adds choke into an Eldorath deck, which is not the worst thing in the world. See what he plays. Okay, stick mobility on this guy. Sets it back. Looks like he might go all out. Yeah, that's all he's got. So it's not really worth using Foresight at this stage. to 1 for initiative. But at the same time I could trigger, if he doesn't go to 1 himself, I might foresight to 3. Because then I can trigger it. Oh no, I can't trigger that if it's gone, can I? Yeah, I can't do any city shenanigans to trigger this twice. He kind of needs to go to 1 in order to guarantee that he wins everything. But he's going to suffer a lot of cards if he does, and he's only going to get 2 maximum this round. And that's the thing. It's that annoys me. This dies. Even though I mean you control to this planet. I think I will go to 1. Because if I do, I can exhaust this guy. He can't do much. Especially since it'll be my first attack, and if he sacrifices him, then I'll backlash it. He knows I have it, which is annoying, but whatever. Let's go to 1, see what happens. Whereas that's not targeting, so he went to 3. Interesting. So pass on command actions. So, I mean, the obvious move is I mobile to 1, kill the flamers, forcing him to discard a card, land damage on the other one, he readies up, and I'll get my stuff. Yeah, I'll do it. Mobile him over to 1. It's not the most ideal thing to have him exhausted this early, but at the same time it is kind of guaranteeing me this, and he does have a decent command spread, but I think with that I'll be alright. I'm done. Let's see what he's going to do. If he has any fancy events, just nullify it. Warp Storm does nothing because it kills his own guys. At least it's not random. That'd be a complete bitch if it was random. Let's see if he's got any actions. I'm annoyed that I shed in the backlash though. Right, that got rid of one of his shields. Ah, he does have a double shield to keep him alive. Interesting. I'll say I'm done to that. Guy's flying as well, so he can't do more than 1 damage a swing. Does mean he's going right down on cards though, which is always a good thing. So that's only going to be 1 damage. He's still got... Yeah, it's fine. He's not got any big hits anyway. I'll say I'm done. Let's see what he does. It's going to blow up. Yeah, that's a targeted ability, isn't it? Yeah. Use the backlash. If he knows I have it, he's obviously accounting for that. That's it, all done. Swing him for 1. Yeah, it's the damage. I'm done. He's probably gonna just retreat. Stay. And then oh cool. I'm done. Yeah, that was a bit of a funny choice. Not on Eldorath, I think. I prefer it on Eldorath than the Wraith Knight. He's only got the 1 resource, he's not doing anything else. So, sugar cards. Draw. Oh. Yeah. And that's that, and I'm still not really seeing what I want to see. So hoping I'll see the Eldorath Shrine, but can't have everything. He's probably going to trigger the move, probably drop the guy on the last planet. Yeah, fair. Rush the victory. That's fine. Please straight into the Wraith Knight. Yep, done. And see, Viper. Interesting. So I can play the Viper for 3, which leaves me 5 resources. Not enough to play the Wraith Knight and the Viper. That's a pain. But whatever order I do things in, I do have Star Cannon, which is nice. Oh, he's got the Heretic. Drop him there. It's good actually, I thought I had initiative. I do kind of want to stall a bit. So I think I might play the Sliff first. Yeah. Then I play the Wraith Knight for 4. 1 extra resource, fuck. You know, it looks, you look at my deck and you think, okay, well he's only running elites, but the joke is I actually have a lot of 1-cost units. I have like 14. I've just not seen any of them. It doesn't help I played them badly the first round. I'm still annoyed at that, but game's still winnable, so we'll see what happens. Let's drop the Sliff at that planet. Don't want to put it a final because it's too much of an incentive for him to buy it. But I want him to drop something else. He's doing a fucking Aberdeen. Alright, fine. Fine, okay. I can't delay anymore. Which means I either go Viper, wreck his shit. He's got 1 of each, whereas if I take 1, he's a bit more screwed. If anything else does go there, I can exhaust it with Eldorath. Yeah, fuck it, we'll just do that. Just cost by 2, so it costs 4. Goes. Let's put the star cannon on it. He's still delaying, he's still 2 resources left, which leaves me with no choice but to pass. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Did I? Yeah, cost reduced by 2. Cool. Who's gonna buy that shit? That's a pain. Yeah, that delaying tactic didn't really work for me. Should have put it here, I think. Oh well. I'll indicate I'm done then. See what he does. He's probably going to buy the sliff. That's what I would do. Ah, he played with Void Pirate. Interesting. Didn't go for the sliff. That plays into my plan a bit more. See what else he does. Feeling a bit more confident about this now, because as long as I win planet 1, I'm all set. I just, yeah, because I got a red, I just need to win planet 2. So my guess is he's probably going to set up on 2. Which isn't a horrible choice for him. Now I can easily route the guy at 1. Kill the other, route this guy, then I'm all set for 2 as well, to be honest. I think I'm going to go to 1 regardless, in case he does, and then I'll foresight to somewhere else. But if he goes to 1, I'll just stay at 1. He went to 4. Good. case, I'm gonna stop it getting too much. Run command on those. Oh shit, disconnect. That's not good. Don't pull a Kingsley on us. Okay, cool. Still there. Cards and resources do I have on the screen? Just in case the Discord messed things up. Six or 7C. Great. Probably. Cool. And you have 2R4C. Best get that out of the way earlier rather than later. Cool. Thinking on mobile. Let's check that first. Cool. What tricks do they have? You can, yeah, worst case I give to Vaisha. I'll mobile him here then. So I'm set up. Actions at first. Sure. I'll let that land. I'll pass. Let's see what he's got. He's gonna Infernal Gateway in a Flamer, isn't he? Oh no. Well, I'm doing 5 armor main to this chap. Should handily deal with him. Let's see if he has any actions. I'll say I'm done as well actually. I'm ready up. Because if he says he's not staying, then I don't need to route him, so I may as well just wait. Cool. Now to wait for this lovely card to be usable. trigger. I think I'll screw over his command, so I'll get rid of that guy. He's going to move something anyway, so... Capture planet. Thanks, Slash. Don't really want to say thanks in chat though, it feels like kicking the dirt down a bit. Yeah, I'm done as well. I've got 2 resources. I don't want to shield with any of this, but I do want to land some damage on them. Because then I could bloody him. I don't really want to throw an Archon's Terror. I really don't want to use a double shield. Nullify is probably going to be useful. I'll let the guy die. Yeah, that happened. And he'll be able to trigger that. Yeah, of course. Oh well. It wasn't worth throwing any of those as shields given that. Flame are going to hand, so I'm going to need the backlash. Yeah, I'm done. Let's see what he does. He's going to move one of them, obviously, probably the Thug to planet 1. Unless he wants to go to final to mess me up there. It's not a horrible choice for him. But if he does that, he's leaving a good unit out of the fight. Maybe tops that, that's a bit shit. Sure. I mean, if him losing a resource is not the worst thing in the world. But to be honest, if I were him, I wouldn't move anything other than what's in HQ, and the Psychopath won't survive. So if I were him, I'd move the Thug. If I was going to do it at all. But that would leave him wide open for the for me winning next round. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Pass. See if he's got anything. Probably not. Cool. Bam. Pass. If he has the web ray, he might use it now. No, he doesn't. Cool. Yeah, he's just doing that. And that's that done. And done. So I've got a decent number of cards, good number of tricks. Hopefully I hit another elite, because I'll be able to afford it with the Wild Rider regardless of what it is. I can deal with that, Starbase Council. I can put it on a late planet, stick the Sanhan jet bike on it. Any planet will do, given the colours except final. So I just won't play it to final. Simple. In that case, the most sensible choice is Viper to... That's a point. I can move the Viper in with the jet bike. So I put Viper on 2, block his command. Council to 3, jet bike on it. That costs 5. Leaving 4 resources, Viper then will cost 2. Yeah, but then I'm running low on tricks money. If I had a foresight, I wouldn't care so much. So, to play Gift of Aisha and Archon's Terror, I need 4 money in the combat phase. Gun Pillage is coming far too late. I want to keep at least 1 up for Backlash, and at least 2 for either Gift of Aisha or the other one, Archon's Terror. So, I think Viper to 2 is a safe bet regardless, but if I want to guarantee command, I might put Viper to 3 instead. And he's got 5 resources for his 7 cards, so nothing too bad. Let's see. Viper cost me 3, Council cost me 3, Stamping cost me 2. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. That leaves me with 1 resource, assuming I win 2, planet 1 and planet 3 command wise. That gives me 2 extra resources, gives me exactly what I need to play Gift of Aisha and the jet bike. Now here's my win condition, so I'm expecting him to go to 1. If he doesn't go to 1, I don't see how he's going to win. So he's going to have to go to 1. Which means if I put the council at 3, stick the jet bike on it and then see what he's done. I'll see if I need to match the commander there. Worst case, I stick a Viper on 3 instead of 2 to guarantee I win the command and have the 3 resources, then I can play all of the shit. That means I just use either Archon's Terror or Gift of Aisha as a shield rather than playing it, but that seems okay. Yeah, I'll do that then. Funny thing is that Slanesh Devotee is saying this feels like a classic game, but it's anything but one. Ooh, saucy. So he's got Cytherion in his hand, which means he's going to try and win money. Shame I can't stop it, but it is what it is. Unless he's got Noise Marines. That's what I would expect him to play in a Zarathur deck. God, shame that Gun Pillage came now. Came 1 turn before. I wouldn't be able to trigger it. I'm tempted to reply to that, but again, I don't want to sound too much like a douche. Yeah, let's fuck it, I'll reply anyway. Especially when we have Zara build. I say ish because of the deep strike. Kind of happy about those 2 heretics being there, but I know one's going to come over at some point. Which makes me wonder if I should use the Archon's Terror rather than Gift of Aisha, because it will get rid of the heretic for sure. Well, bear in mind, I still need to... Sorry about that. Yeah, I feel like an asshole. What are you gonna do about it? Okay, come on. Come on, let's see what he's gonna do. It's been a very interesting game, that's for sure. Now, theoretically, I could just fuck him over completely and just go to 2, but I think that could be a harder fight. Ooh, infectious nurglings, nice. Three uses of 5 cards means you could definitely... Nah, screw it. I'm gonna play it safe. Drop this guy there. Jesus, cost by 2. Stick him here. Oh, Just realised I can send him to final, which will win me the command there, and then I'll be able to forward Gift of Aisha and Archon's Terror, and then mobile there instead. I doubt he's got double command unit and a single command unit. I mean, the tactic's obvious, I don't really care that he knows what I'm going to do, but ah, he's done. Great, awesome. So I'm going to win a lot more resources than I thought. Haha. Set server school. Let's do that. Same done. He went for the resources. Interesting. Thinking on Eldorath. I'm gonna have initiative regardless. I'll be getting 2 more resources, Gift of Aisha, Archon's Terror. If I terror the thug, yeah, terroring the thug makes the most sense, so I'll exhaust the cute little infectious nurglings. Now I can't Gift of Aisha, but it depends what that is. I've got these 2 guys coming in as well, it should be fine. There's a fucking Eldorath shrine. Yeah. Cool. Pass on command actions. He's got 5 resources though, it's still a fuck ton. Ah, but that's event, so I can nullify, yeah. He can siege his Firestorm to council, and if he does that I'm a bit screwed, but I can nullify it. So if it looks like I'm going to if it looks like I'm going to have to exhaust Eldorath, I'll just quickly use the Samhan Jetbite and chevy everything out. Go for it. It's ethereal, yeah. No, that makes sense. What's he got in his discard pile that he can take? Okay, all cards. Is he just Firestorm? Yeah. Which is probably what he's going to grab. Let's see. Yeah. Fair. It's gonna be a fucking pain, but that's okay. So I'm done. Got 7 cards here. Oh, you piece of shit. I'll nullify that, because I'll lose if I don't. Now, you can't play the other thing, so that's okay. No, that's fine. I thought too. Almost forgot. Oh god. Nullify. Well, fuck, that could have change things. I'll pass then, because he can't kill this in any form with 0 resources, so I've got no concern. It's not really a tactical call. Anyway, let's see. After my action, he's got his done. Well, the obvious thing is I declare him as an attacker. Trigger his ability, he has to discard something. Let's see what he discards. I know he's got Zinch's Firestorm, Noise Marines. Cool. And then I'll hit Ethereal. He's going to use his Zinch's Firestorm, of course. Then I'll Terror that guy. That man! Cool. At least I don't need to worry about having to backlash something. Oh, shield with gun pillage. Again. He's got 4 health. Yeah, gun pillage will do it. 1, 2, 3. Ah, there we go. Nice. GG. Well played though. That was a tough game. So, thanks everyone for anyone who does end up watching this. Hopefully my commentary wasn't too bad and some of you get an insight into the crazy messed up mind that is Kaloo. Yeah, I'll record the finals as well. I'll play my crazy Necron deck against whoever it is I'm against, and fingers crossed that will go well as well. Take care, guys.